It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers come into this one after the win against the Nuggets. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset, riding high right now. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the score
Freak
title this year?
Trying to avoid stat chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's playing, then he.
Typical.
You know,
Let's
it's
go
never
to
on to the
Chaser.
scoring
What do you think
title.
about Freak?
Start to double and triple team. One year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored.
Oh, you played
71
double
points
dice
against
today.
the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like that. But Kenny's right. He can't chase the Sure did.
Well, I'm glad that we got that old wound on the ad.
Don't let me San Antonio.
Shout out to the Alamo. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. So for the Lakers, their last game a win against Denver. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
So the Nets starting five. Gonzalez, he's in at the point. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Henderson, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Wright. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper. Can't hit. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Bulls.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
Here's Young. And Wright pulls it down. And so it's the Lakers with it. Russell with it. Now guarded by Gonzalez. A wide open look here for Wright. No good from outside. The Lakers on D. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Inter-conference action here. 2 games in all between these two teams. It'll be fun to watch.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. This is the first meeting between these 2 teams this year, but he knows the drill defensively. Keep them out of the lane. He said they're tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet and do our best to deny that penetration. Kevin, easier said than done.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Los Angeles on D. Outside Gonzalez to the inside. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Russell against Gonzalez. Right for 3. Can't hit. The Nets go the other way with it.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of your head.
Well, you got to get out from under.
Nasty. Oh, nasty.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Young, a screen on Russell. Gonzalez passes to Young.
Oh, shit.
And now here comes leading the break. Williams, that's good.
That is such good work to make the possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Young passes to Gonzalez. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Gonzalez has got 7 points.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
A drive by Russell. Right from outside. Here's Baku. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Young, a screen on Russell. Here's Gonzalez. Zeller grabs the board. The Lakers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And that one's good. Right.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Gonzalez. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had
Nets trail by 4. Russell is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then it's Randy. And it's Wright in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And he gets the bucket. Young's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Nets. Here's Russell. returned in an outstanding game against Denver. Hibbert with the screen. A drive by Russell. The pass to Hibbert. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good on the three. Passes to Baines. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Out to Gonzalez. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. Shots good by Baines.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Picked by Randall. Russell kicks to Randall. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Andre Bargnani picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Zeller, he's checked in for Randall. The Nets also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Aaron Baines, and it's Henderson for Shelvin Mack.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
What a game we've seen here for Cool Hands. He has 9 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Biombo's checked in.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Throws it up high. Let's keep it alive. Young pass to Gonzalez. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And let's check out the stats for Thaddeus Young. His last 10 games, he's right around 9 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team. You can see the eye contact there, gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Dishes to Bargnani. The feed to Henderson. Lopez sets a screen for Henderson. From the arc. Gonzalez's shot is off.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And let's go to a rundown of the best point guards from the free throw line over the course of the last month. Here is 2K leaderboard. Freak is second.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. And a look now at the last month for the Nets. How did they stack up in the league statistically over that time frame? First in steals, first in field goal percentage, and they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He finished 21 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. His coach said when he gets in the zone like he did, there is no stopping him. Just a dominating display from the star we're accustomed to seeing, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
1:53 left here in the second. Beyond the arc. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. The drive by Russell. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Gonzalez passes to Bargnani. Back to Gonzalez. The kick out to Young. And the Nets, another 3.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Russell against Gonzalez. To end the run. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And it's 9 points for D'Angelo Russell. Nets leading by 5. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. Gonzalez passes to Bargnani. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Lopez, a screen on Russell. Gonzalez passes to Lopez. There's the lob to the hoop.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And here we go. Fast break. Gonzalez has got it. Here's Young. Nice D from Russell.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Brooklyn ahead, up 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I don't try to force it on offense. Good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Hello. I think there's a cream for that.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Get in and do the Harlem Shake like the rest of them.
Beginning in just a moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player.
Yeah, double cheese,
Fully
double
on
bacon
display
burger.
there with him.
It's awesome.
Nets leading by 7. And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Gonzalez, he's in at point guard. Young is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Henderson in at the shooting guard position. Here's Baku. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Outside Williams. Side Russell. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Nets. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Gonzalez passes to Lopez. Here's Hollis Jefferson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Gonzalez.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The drive by Russell. And that one's good. Russell's got 13.
A heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The Lakers making a switch here. And then for Brooklyn, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Lopez. Bargnani comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Gonzalez in for Hollis Jefferson. The drive by Russell. Mahinmi dishes to Zeller. Pass to Williams. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night. Russell against Gonzalez. Baines passes to Gonzalez. There's a screen. He kicks it to Baines. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Over in the corner, Williams from outside the arc. Can't hit. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boys.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Poked away. And here we go with Henderson. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Nets lead by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Lakers trail by 8. Lewis Williams out there with Russell. Then it's Cody Zeller, and it's Wright in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking back at both ends.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Lopez, a screen on Russell. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Julius Randle's checked in for Los Angeles. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Gonzalez passes to Lopez. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Williams kicks to Russell. Knocked away. It's stolen by Gonzalez.
Fuck yeah, I just dunked from the free throw line.
Those are the kinds of plays that win you games. I mean, really savvy D, and give them credit for looking to go straight up court with it. No hesitation.
And that could be the KO right there.
And the foul called on Freak. It's foul for him. Making a switch here. Young's checked in. Now here's Randle. Williams against Henderson. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Henderson. And he finished it off with a lay-in. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Back to Russell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Randle, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got 3 assists now in this one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's stolen by Gonzalez. And another fast break for Brooklyn. The Nets are running. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
It's stolen by Gonzalez. The finish. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Max checked in for Gonzalez. changes for the Lakers. Biombo, he's checked in for Williams. Mahimi comes in for Wright, and Cody Zeller subbed in for Russell. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Zeller with it, now guarded by Gonzalez. Shot to stop the run, and Gonzalez pulls it down. Gonzalez has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson, and the rejection by Mahimi. Lakers trail by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with the first victory for this matchup with a 1-0 record against the Lakers.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Cool Hands. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Young outside. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Gonzalez with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Young passes to Gonzalez. From deep, he buries it.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.